1. Welcome back to Greek Ambitions with myself, Rogeru, History Nerd, and Deckard. I'm playing Trebizond, History Nerd's on Georgia, and Deckard is playing Iraq. You thought I was going to say Serbia. I think I already said Serbia. We decided that we wanted to move our realms closer together, and Iraq has recently been added to our burgeoning empire. Thought, why not? They're already Orthodox. What were your plans with Iraq there, Deckard?
My goal, and I can now see that it is possible, is to form a Orthodox Arabia.
Really?
Yeah, if I can eventually manage it. It's a little ways off, but it it's on the table. And I do see the decision is not linked to Sunni only at this point.
Well, that'd be something to aspire to. And History Nerd, where were you
Indeed.
planning on heading next?
Well, since it's not possible for Georgians, for whatever reason, to form the Eastern Roman Empire, I think the best bet is to just head east, go after Tabaristan, and then, either dominate the glorious Caspian Sea or push right on into India. Because let's beat the British there.
I'm not even sure why you wouldn't have that available to you. You should have Greek as your primary, or I thought the other Byzantine nations, but I guess since Georgia is no longer considered one of the Byzantine nations, that's no longer available to them.
Yeah, it's bizarre, but it is what it is.
My king's not
Mamluks
that
just
great.
broke. Mamluks just broke their alliance with us. We're in trouble.
Hmm. That is definitely not a good thing.
Well, I'll quick as quick as I can get up to my unit cap at the very least.
Oh, and uh,
Oh, crud. Yeah, I just hired the diplomatic advisor trying to get them back, but they just flipped even more negative reasons not to join in another alliance, and can't do that. Serbia wants to enter a royal marriage. I'm sorry, Serbia. You helped us out in the past, but you're no longer part of the group here.
Persia is going
Oh,
after QQ at the moment.
and they took my Tabaristan place. Oh, that
no,
ass. That ass.
Persia's
That was my
huge.
silk. My silk, damn it.
Persia's going to be another stepping stone for us now that they're as big as they are. It's going to be rough, too.
Yeah, I can see them on the map. There's Persia over a bunch of Terra Incognita, and it's looking intimidating,
Got to look at the size of the name. That's how intimidating they are.
right? That's EU4 101,
It's all about the size of your name.
right?
I've
Like, I
got
mean,
two names. I mean, come on, guys.
it's
That's got to count for something.
double the threat.
I believe my microphone might have not been recording for a little bit there, but that's okay.
We picked you up on ours, if anything.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was just my mic setting on OBS was apparently at some point set to 0. I'm not exactly sure when that happened.
Oh, crud.
I'll find out when I get to editing. At the very least, we'll get to hear your dulcet tones.
At the very least.
So I'm just taking a look at Persia. You realize they're in a coalition against you, right, Rogeru?
Yeah, but they're not going to fire it.
That's true. It's just, well, I guess it
Well,
only
isn't it?
matters if you go to war with another nation that's in the coalition against you, right?
Yeah, and I think it's just Persia at the moment.
Yeah. Okay. We're
And I
safe.
think, I'm not 100% sure on this, I think there needs to be 3 nations in the coalition for them to even fire a coalition war. So, I'm safe. Persia just warned me. Okay. They're getting
I
big for their
don't think they
britches.
like you.
Yeah, no kidding. They just took Umia, Meragheh, and I don't know if they had Ardalan, but they got that one too. They took part of Tabaristan. Kind of encroaching on our territory, guys.
They are.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Georgia does not approve.
Well, we have a truce with QQ till 1484, so we've got a little bit of peacetime to try and even things out here. Didn't you say you wanted to go after, like, Gazamuk? History nerd?
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm dealing with a lot of internal issues right now. I've had to cut my military spending to nothing in order to not be going broke. Um, So it's going to be a little bit before I can go after Gazamuk, who are indeed allied with Persia and Tabaristan. So
Oh, and they just got those alliances too. That's rough.
yeah, that is something. Because taking a look at the ledger, Persia's a bit of a beast.
I would really like to
17,000.
go and attack Byzantium. What do you say we build up some boats here?
Yeah. Well, I've got 11 ducats, so I can get me not a single cog, not even one. I need 12 ducats to build one. But let's bring my navy home.
My only worry is that it'd be a no CB war. I'd take a big stability hit. I'm already hemorrhaging admin points. Yeah, I think I'll just leave them. They're going to get eaten up by the Ottomans anyway,
Exactly.
unfortunately.
Oh,
We really got to build up our power base over here. I'm not sure where we're going to head until we can go to war with QQ again. What are your thoughts on that, guys?
I
yeah.
am
I mean,
focusing on trying to keep down my unrest, since while I am Orthodox, many of my peoples are not.
yeah, only about a quarter of your nation is quote unquote the right religion.
Well, you should be able to convert them. What's your length of time it's going to take you to convert those last three?
Infinite.
Infinite.
I don't. The Shia has a -2 conversion.
Well, how the heck was Iraq able to convert their capital? Maybe they got an event.
It could have been events. Because, I mean, I'm trying to convert Ganja right now, and it will be converted in September of 1561. So I've got about a century to wait before that guy's converted.
I can also
Uh,
hope for some patriarch authority that will lower my tax power, but it will also lower my unrest, raise my missionary strength, and raise my manpower, all of which are very useful.
Only in the provinces that are Orthodox, though. You got to remember that.
Yes, but the missionary power will be global and will help me convert them.
I've seen some problems with Patriarch Authority, like earlier saves or patches. I would play as Byzantium, of course, and you'd get Patriarch Authority all the time. I've played for hundreds of years in, let's say, Russia in this new patch. I'm trying out the Mother Russia game, and you can't get Patriarch Authority for anything. The events just don't fire anymore.
Yeah, that is not helpful at all.
Like, what do you have, History Nerd? I mean, we've been playing as these nations since the start. I have zero Patriarch Authority.
Let me check. Religion, zero. Yeah, and I haven't even seen a Patriarch Authority event.
I got plenty when I did my test game as Wallachia, but that's the only time I've ever seen them.
Yeah, so I think it's just they lowered the time for it to event, or they must have increased the mean time to happen for Patriarch Authority events. I guess they
Yeah.
did fire a little bit often before, so I'm not too salty about it.
Oh, I'm 100% salty. I haven't seen one. So it's broken and fix it. That's
Is the Caspian Sea, saltwater? I'm pretty sure it is. Black Sea at least is.
right. Yeah, I think because it's a sea, so it must be salty. That's my understanding of things.
We
So,
are inundated with massive amounts of salt.
right?
Caffa's Cord, got a theologian, not that I need him.
I
Do you
have
have an Inquisitor, History Nerd? You might be able to benefit from that.
Well, if I could afford said Inquisitor,
I'm in
then
a similar
yes.
situation. If anyone happens to have cash, they can loan me. I really should have given away all my money from Serbia to Iraq, but that would have been a little cheaty.
Yeah, might not have been so.
Oh, it's a yeah, and it's an Inquisitor +3, so I would have to come up with 12 ducats a month for him.
Oh, never mind that.
That is not going to happen. That's going to take a lot of silk robes that we're just not making.
Over time, maybe. I
Over
just
over
sent you
time.
25
Yes, that
ducats
is enough to
there,
hire him
Deckard.
for at least a little while. We'll see how. It's the maintenance that's going to kill me. I make virtually nothing.
You are sending me the point 10 ducats. I do appreciate that from the vassal fee.
Yeah, my income right now is .04 ducats because I'm maintaining the largest army I can.
Can you set the maintenance on that lower?
It is all the way down.
Oof. That's the position I was in at the start of the game, if you remember.
I'm aware, and it's partly because my autonomy is so high on these Kurdish provinces. I believe
Oh,
the
yeah.
AI gave them some initial autonomy to keep them in line.
Yeah, they're basically worthless for you. A lot of my provinces, Guria is at 68% autonomy, 9% in Mantrega, and 63% in Kaffa. So once those go down a little bit, yeah, we should start making some bank here.
It's because Guria just wants to be part of the glorious empire of Georgia. That's all that is.
I'm also
Well,
focusing
the
on.
peasants should get in line.
You're gonna have to do what I did to those poor Armenians and make them Greek, not Georgian. Then they'll get in line.
I've also put
Yeah.
my national focus on administration so I can raise my stability, which is going to be really expensive because of low religious unity, and use that to get some conversion power.
I'm with you on that one. I just had two very old kings. One was 64. I think the next one line was 58. They died really close next to each other, so I lost two stability off of that. Hemorrhaging admin power.
I've got a really crappy king, but a really good heir is the problem I have right now. My king is 102, but my heir is
Oh.
431.
Time to make your king a leader.
He is already leading my army in the off chance that a horse steps on him.
Kicks him in the head hard enough for him to get out of there.
Maybe just send your army on a tour of Iraq, and then because it's moving, there might be an even better chance of that happening. I don't know if that's true or not, but
If they fight in a battle, there's a higher chance for them to get killed in battle, but just moving them around, I don't think that has any effect.
the paradox, if you're watching, fix that. If the army's moving, there should be a chance he gets run over.
Yeah, exactly. Just like
Right?
Barbarossa, the Holy Roman Emperor in I think the Fourth Crusade.
I believe it
He
was the
was
third.
the Third Crusade. Yeah, you might be right, but he drowned in a river right
He
down here
did.
in Anatolia.
After battle, he was like, "Hey, it's time to go for a swim," and people were like, "Hey, old man," because he was old at this point too. Shouldn't you maybe just take your armor off? And he's like, "Screw you! I'm Barbarossa. I'm invading this river," and then drown.
That river knew his oppression.
Right? Exactly.
Theodoro has a claim on Kaffa. Ooh, I'm shaking.
You better watch out. They are a vassal of Crimea, so that's three provinces you'd have to deal with.
I'd have to deal with the Ottomans too. They would definitely call him in on that.
Oh, yeah.
The Ottomans just claimed Guria too, so we
So, but
might be running into some issue.
I'm taking a look at Kandar here because I know you were talking about one that before. They're only allied with Crimea, so couldn't you declare war and set Crimea as like not the co-belligerent, so they couldn't get called in?
I could, I could do that, but I'm warned by the Ottomans, and I have a Regency Council.
Oh, okay. So yeah, that's just not going to happen on two fronts.
Pretty much. I think the thing I can do soonest to now is incorporate Armenia.
I think this is
That's
going
about
to
it.
sort of be a refractory episode after the action packed ones we just had.
There was a lot of stuff going on in those previous episodes, so it's not a surprise we're slowing down a little bit.
It's this wall of conquering nothing but wrong culture, wrong religion. And please, if you are from these places that we conquered, I don't mean your culture or religion is wrong, just that it doesn't match up with ours.
It certainly doesn't. We're also running into this wall of everybody allied to the Ottomans is the only thing that are the only things that we really want to be fighting right now, and that's just not possible.
Them and
It's
QQ.
true.
And if you release me, we can do all kinds of fun stuff to get around the Ottomans. To their warning as you. If you release me, I can declare war on QQ, and then I can call you guys in sort of a chain.
Hmm. QQ is allied to Gazamuk, so that would be good for History Nerd.
It would be very good. That is really my only way of um, getting Gazamuk without having to go to war with Persia, because Gazamuk is allied with Persia and Tabaristan and QQ. So yeah, that's the only way I'm going to get in on that.
Actually, I think the best option might be to march. I mean, you can't declare the war, but I also can't release you because it's enforced by a truce and we have no prestige. So I can't release you either way. But if I make you a march, you get more force limits and you're not going to pay me those taxes.
That would definitely be a start for the time being.
Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. Sounds good.
So then Iraq basically becomes a giant Orthodox Crusader state.
Basically.
Sounds pretty sweet to me.
I like it.
Now, as a player, do I get any benefits from being a march? Because I know the NPC marches do.
Yeah, when I hit the button, it said it gave you all the same benefits. Is your force limit increased?
It is indeed.
Awesome. Now, I know that as a player, I could have requested to QQ to become a march. They didn't accept, but yeah, I'm pretty sure you get all the same benefits. Go away, kitty. Recording stuff.
He just wants to get involved.
He's kind of dumb. He jumps up in between my legs to get on my lap, and he smacks his head against my desk every time he does it.
Yeah.
All right. Armenia, you... Sorry, buddy. What are their ideas, anyway? Armenian ideas, the very first ones here. Cost of reducing war exhaustion minus 10% and recover morale speed plus 5%. Those are kind of garbage.
Yeah, you don't need them. They'd be
Yeah.
better off with your ideas.
Goodbye, Armenia. Going to run into some issues with trying to convert their Coptic.
Whoa.
Yeah, thank you for the pause.
There's Ottomans in this war, I see.
Come to their aid in the Crimean conquest of Trebizond against Crimea and Theodoro. Wait, so did Crimea declare war on you?
Yes, they did. I don't know what we're going to
Okay.
do about this. Can't
Well,
suggest an offer. Ugh.
What do they
Well,
want?
they want.
Is Serbia still allied to Georgia or anyone?
No, I broke that alliance.
Sad
Yeah, no,
pandas.
Serbia is still allied to me.
Will they accept a call to arms?
I would have to agree to the war to find out.
Oh, did you not get? You didn't agree?
I got the call to arms. I guess I should just hit accept, shouldn't I?
Maybe. You're
Yeah.
into that?
I mean, I'm not, but I guess we have to.
What's your income looking like with your maintenance set to max there, Deckard?
-6 a month. Or -0.6, excuse me.
All right, that should sort you out there.
Yeah, it doesn't look like I can call Serbia into this war.
Can you
So
call Muscovy in?
Crimea is the technical war leader here. So shouldn't we go after Crimea first? See if we can take them down.
Maybe we can piece them out just by sieging down their two provinces, especially their capital. So yeah, let's just blitzkrieg that and hope the Ottomans don't get up there in time.
Nope. The only option I've got with Muscovy is to dissolve the alliance. I've got no way to call them in.
Perhaps it's because you're not a co-belligerent in that whole new system.
That's
Right?
true.
That's
They
what
did
I'm
not
thinking.
call you in. Ugh.
All right. So
Offer
who are we all
vassalization.
at war with? Crimea, Kandar, Ottomans, and Theodoro. Oh, this is going to be fun.
Yeah, we can't even get to Crimea. They're going to block the strait between Kaffa and Mantrega. We're locked off here. This is real bad. Real bad, guys.
This is real bad.
What are you doing there, Armenia? You gonna take on the whole Ottoman army by yourself, sitting
Oh,
in Erzurum?
hold on a second. Freaking screw off, Muscovy. They're at war with Nogai and they want me to join in. Do I share a border with Nogai? I do not. Okay. I'm in. That's not going to end poorly.
Pretty sure we're gonna lose at least a few provinces here. Not sure
Yes.
about that.
Well, but they'll go to Crimea and not necessarily the Ottomans. Well, depending on what gets taken.
I guess we just play defensively until we get swept aside by the Muslim hordes.
They're going to make it to Trebizond before us.
Yeah, that 21 stack is. They certainly are.
21. Oh my God.
Can you issue orders to your vassals to uh, join up with us? I think there's a vassal command to do that.
Yes, I can make them supportive. There you go. I set you to supportive too, just so you know.
I am being very supportive.
Heck, even I'm being supportive here, guys.
Armenia is not playing ball. They're just sitting in
This
nursery.
might be the climactic battle of this campaign.
I'm pretty sure this is going to be the end. Oh my goodness.
Whoa, look at the morale difference. My word.
So many dead Greeks.
Oh, and they've got double the military tactics of us. There's no way we can fight their army.
Dun, dun, dun.
So, History Nerd, were you running the video timer? Because I wasn't.
Oh, no, I was not.
My timer on OBS shows 21 minutes.
Hey, this is a great place to end the video.
So we may come back to a very different world than the one we're playing in this time, but I think a continuation of some sort of play is definitely in order.
We'll see what's going on next time. Whoever you happen to be watching, please consider subscribing to their channel for new videos when they come out, and hitting like on those videos as well. It helps us out in search rankings, things like that. I have been Rogeru, playing as the fated nation of Trebizond. History Nerd's been playing as Georgia, and most recently, Deckard has joined us here as Iraq after Serbia got piecemealed, which might just happen to us next time. Thank you for watching, and good luck.
Thanks, guys.
Ciao.